Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Amy, your independent Scentsy consultant with Happily Scented Homes, and I am back today because I do have the 10 new releases for the fall and winter catalog. So as you guys are already aware, every catalog changeover, and we are going to the fall catalog as of September 1st. There are 10 new fragrances that Scentsy's designed that go with this catalog in conjunction with all the returning fragrances. So as a consultant, I was able to get my hands on the early access kit for them. So I do have a bar of each of the fragrances. I have already sniffed these. I have not done a warm on them yet. So I'm not sure how they perform on warm, but on cold, I definitely have some opinions. So let's get right into it. Okay, so the first one that we have is Cranberry and Cardamom. And Scentsy describes this one as bold cherry and white cranberry mingle in a festive celebration with a hint of warm cardamom. So on my first sniff of this, it's a basic Becky. It really is. My initial thought was if they discontinued Very Merry Cranberry and Be Merry and Tinselberry to create this fragrance, it was a poor decision on Scentsy's half, only because the cranberry in this on cold is very diluted. It is not sharp. It is not sweet cranberry. It's like right in the middle, but it's a backward note. What's prominent in here is the cherry. So if you are a cherry lover, cherry isn't really a popular scent note with Scentsy. So when they do create it, a lot of cherry fans, go crazy over it. But if you do like maraschino sugar cookie or apple cherry strudel, this is a fragrance that you're probably going to enjoy because that cherry note is very prominent. Now the cardamom, it's not coming off as a spice, so there's like no spice note in here. Nothing that's reading like spice or cinnamon or clove or anything like that. There's just a warmth to the bar. So that's how I'm reading the cardamom. Now, if the cranberry note's going to come out more on warm, that's to be seen because I have not warmed it yet. But on cold, the cranberry is kind of a back end, and it's just a basic like holiday berry, warm, cozy scent. That's all this is. So not something that's in my wheelhouse, but if you are a fruity person, if you're a holiday fruity person, if you love cherry, then this would be something that I would recommend to pick up next catalog. Okay, the next one we have is Dashing. Dashing is described as irresistible vanilla and creamy mahogany will leave you swooning under fresh night skies. So it is in the woodsy category. And when I smelled this on cold for the first time, it is definitely giving me the same like wheelhouse and like vibes as Southern Evening and Stargazing and that type of thing. It is reading more masculine. So if you did enjoy Stargazing, or if you like the earthy sultriness of Southern Evening, but didn't necessarily like the like crazy white floral that's in that bar, if you take that earthy, mysterious note in Southern Evening and take some of the vanilla aspects of Stargazing and add like a masculine tone to it, that's Dashing. This is going to read very well on like those cold fall nights. It's definitely a bedroom scent, bathroom scent. It is a very nice fragrance. Now, will it hold up to Stargazing? I am not sure because Stargazing is in my club. I do love that bar. Every time I try to give it the axe out of my club, I don't. It stays. So it's like one of those ones that when you rewarm it, you fall back in love with it. So we'll see how Dashing does. But on my cold reaction, it is giving me the Stargazing vibes. It is giving me that same sultry mysteriousness of Southern Evening, but without the floral. And it's just a little bit of masculine, not overpowering, so it doesn't read off cologne, and it doesn't read off like a straight masculine scent. So this one's really good. I do like that one. Okay, the next one is Fall Feeling. And Scentsy is describing this as fresh blood orange and sugared cranberry. Cozy up with juniper sprigs and a dash of sparkling clove on a perfectly crisp day. So when I read the description, I'm like, okay, this is kind of got like blood orange, like Homestead Holiday has blood orange, and then it's got, clove. So I'm thinking maybe this is like a mandarin moon type of scent, but add in a little bit of like a forest with the juniper and like it does have cranberry, so a little bit of fruit. So I'm thinking maybe this is like a mix between scarlet sunflower and mandarin moon with a little bit of like juniper, in there. That's what I was hoping for. When I smelt this on cold, you guys, I can't. It makes me gag instantly. Nope, I can't even, I can't. Nope, this is the casting spells for this catalog. This is pungent. This is rancid. This is nastiness to the highest level. I don't know what note is in the back of this bar that is giving me that instant gag reflex. I don't know if it's the blood orange. Is it the juniper? Is it the cranberry? No, this is just no. I don't even want to warm this, you guys. This is how off put I am by this bar. Like, this is not anything that I imagined it to be. It reads nothing of the scent description. This is just a hard pass, a very, very hard pass. And I feel bad because there's probably people that are going to enjoy this one because I would say now, if I have to take a step back, if you are someone that liked, what was it? Orange clove and pomander. I can't remember what the name of the bar was, but that one and Wassail Wonderland, it's kind of in the same wheelhouse as that. Definitely not anything like my Mandarin Moon. Like, nothing can compare to that one. But nope, I can't even sniff that anymore. We're just gonna be done with that bar because I'm just done. We're done with it and we're moving on. That is like, I can already tell you this is number 10 out of this. Like, bleh, that's gross. Like I said, that's the casting spells of this catalog. Casting spells is my arch nemesis. I hate that. I hate that bar. I hate it with passion. And Fall Feeling is like right up there. Okay, next, Frosted Cedar. This one is Red Delicious Apple adorns towering white cedar in a blanket of creamy vanilla. So I read that and I'm like, okay, Frosted Cedar, it's got apple, it's got white cedar, it's got creamy vanilla. So I was thinking, okay, this might be like icicle and evergreens, like this is what they kicked icicles and evergreen out for, but then add some apples. On cold, it's so apple. Like, you get lots and lots of apple. And it's not reading a sweet apple, and it's not reading a green or golden. Actually, yeah, it is kind of reading a golden apple. So it's not reading red apple, and it's not reading green. It's reading golden apple to me, even though in the scent description it says Red Delicious Apples. My autistic son James, Red Delicious Apples are his thing. He literally goes through a 5-pound bag of Red Delicious Apples within a 4-day time span. So I know what Red Delicious Apple smells like. This isn't it. This smells more like a Golden Delicious Apple. That's what it smells like to me. But I don't know, the Frosted Cedar, I mean, I definitely get like woods, but it's not like a forest woods. It's almost like a manufactured scent. Like, it doesn't smell like natural. Like, it doesn't smell like this would be a cedar that you would smell in the forest. I don't know. It's a weird one. And I don't get any vanilla. All I get is the cedar and the apple. That's all I get. So maybe the vanilla comes out when it warms. I am going to give it a try because I do like Icicles and Evergreen. I didn't like it enough to club it, but I do like that bar. And last year I wanted to love the Wild for Fall, which was in last year's Harvest collection, because that had Douglas Fir and it had Mandarin, and I think it had Sunflower too. And I did not like that bar. So I'm hoping that I do like this on warm. But if I don't, it's not a heartbreak because I have tons of other pine scents that I can, you know, go to. So apple and cedar, this is what I'm getting. Apple and cedar, not really vanilla, just apple and cedar. So that's frosted cedar. All right, Frosty Air. This one is sweet citrus and lily of the valley stay fresh in a flurry of frosty air. So when I read the description, I was like, all right, I'm hoping this isn't like frosted vanilla, because I didn't like frosted vanilla. The scent was okay-ish. I wasn't in love or in like with it. So in Lily of the Valley, Peace Lily Be With You, which is in our catalog now for the spring and summer, that has a Lily of the Valley in it, and I did not like that bar. It was too overpowering. So I didn't have high hopes for this one. When I smelt it, you guys, oh, shut the front door. I love this one. This is going right in my club. Right in my club September 1st. I don't care because I'm going to stock up on this sucker. This is Clothesline. This is Pima Cotton. I don't care. It's got freesia in here. It's so refreshing. This is like the best holiday laundry cotton scent that you can come up with. This is literally my Clothesline, but this is my holiday version of Clothesline. Like, I'm in love with this fragrance, you guys. It's going to be strong. I can already tell you that just sniffing it on cold. It's definitely going to be a powerhouse, just like Clothesline and Clean Breeze and Pima Cotton is. But the citrus, because citrus is my jam. I love citrus. It's my favorite scent profile. I think that's what's like making me love this bar even more. And even though it says sweet citrus, I'm getting a salted citrus, kind of like how I get salted citrus in Inhale Exhale, which I absolutely love that fragrance. Yes, hi, I'm one of those ones that likes Inhale Exhale. I know, throw stones at me now. I know. I love that one. Oh, this is so good. So good. I'm clubbing this. If you like any laundry-esque scents, cotton, clean, airy, Frosty Air is going to be right up your alley. Okay. Then we got Golden Garland. Golden Garland is forest forest pine needles intertwined with marigold petals, sparkling orange twist, and golden musk. So I read that, and it was a mouthful, and there's a lot going on. You got pine needles, you got marigold, you've got orange, you've got musk. So there's a lot going on with this. When I smelt it, it's so good, you guys. So I definitely get where people are saying that this is like the harvest sister of like Scarlet Sunflower and Here Comes the Sunflowers. It definitely has those same vibes. Personally for me, this is like the introverted cousin of Painted Leaves, because the pine needles is kind of giving me that same, you know, like eucalyptus, cool, crisp scent profile that Painted Leaves has. And then the marigolds in here, I'm really not smelling the marigolds, but the orange and the musk is very similar to like the maple and the woods that's in like Painted Leaves. So like I said, if you liked Painted Leaves, you're gonna love Golden Garland, because it's definitely the introverted like cousin of Painted Leaves. Like, let Painted Leaves do her thing, let her stand in the spotlight. Golden Garland's kind of doing her thing in the background, but she's still just as amazing as her cousin. So that's my like shits on that. But again, if you like Scarlet Sunflower, if you like Here Comes the Sunflowers, you're gonna love Golden Garland as well. So this is very high up. Is it club worthy to me? I'm not sure, because I do have Painted Leaves in my club and I do enjoy Painted Leaves. So it depends on how well this performs. Make Me Snickerdoodle. So I was happy that you guys that are bakery lovers got a bakery new release. Was I sad that they kind of spun off the Saint Snickerdoodle from the last year's Scent of the Seasons? Yeah, it was kind of off-putting that it was basically the same thing but without apple. But what are you gonna do? So Make Me Snickerdoodle is homemade cookie dough sweetened with brown sugar and vanilla bean and sugared cinnamon baked to perfection. So on cold, I'm very disappointed with this bar. Very disappointed because there's no cookie dough note in here, like at all. I don't get any cookie dough. I don't get any sugar. I don't get sugar. I get cinnamon and I get vanilla. But it's very, very light. Like in comparison to the cinnamon and vanilla that's in like fried ice cream and in churro churro. Churro churro is much stronger than this bar. And I would prefer, like if you're looking for a brown sugar cinnamon vanilla scent, go for churro churro. Because that's going to get you more, if you're looking for that, than this bar. This is a complete disappointment. And I don't even like bakery that much. And the fact that they got rid of sugar cookie and they got rid of cinnamon buttercream and they got rid of graham cracker crunch to put this in the catalog. Scentsy, you did us wrong. You did us wrong on this one. I don't know. Like I said, time will tell. That's my opinion on it on cold. Once I warm it, it might be a different thing. But on cold, highly disappointed with Make Me Snickerdoodle. But if you are somebody that liked sugar cookie, that liked fried ice cream, like churro churro, then I would try this one. If you liked Saint Snickerdoodle from last year's Scent of the Season, definitely try it because it is like almost to that, but without any apple. So just take the apple out of that, and that's this bar. So that's my opinion on that one. Midnight Mahogany. This one is juicy black plum, cinnamon leaf, and dark mahogany on a secluded moonlight stroll. So I had high hopes for this one because Midnight Fig, Midnight Mahogany. I'm like, all right, this might be my jam. You know, this might be my, new autumn hearth bar, okay? I don't get any plum. There is no plum on this, on Cold Sniff. So maybe that plum comes out when it's warming. I am only getting the cinnamon leaf and the dark mahogany. Now, the only gripe that I have on this bar is that the cinnamon leaf is very, very similar to the cinnamon leaf that's in the Harry Potter Gryffindor bar, which I can't stand that one. It's not as like punch in your face though. It's like more mellow, which is nice. This is definitely like a cigar smoking grandpa in his study. Like this is a Hugh Hefner bar. Okay, you got the robot and you got the smoke pipe. Fresh mahogany wood like all through the study. This is what I would say is the Hugh Hefner scent. Is it nice? Yeah, the scent's nice. If you like woodsy masculine scents like that. If you like mahogany and you like deep dark woods. We'll see how it warms, but it's an alright scent. But like I said, it smells like a grandpa in his robe smoking a pipe in his library, in his like his study, and it's all in mahogany like furniture. So that's Midnight Mahogany. Alright, Palo, Santo, and Cinnamon. I was very scared with this one, you guys, when I saw the scent description. Only because I have smelt and warmed just regular Palo Santo by Scentsy. My mom absolutely loves that one. It's a Scentsy heartbreak for her. She doesn't have it clubbed, so anytime she can pick it up like in a wax bundle or clearance, she grabs it. So because that bar scares me so much, because it just smells charred. Like Palo Santo just smells like charred wood to me. But Palo Santo and Cinnamon. Palo Santo energizes Italian bergamot scented with clove leaf and cinnamon bark. So I was very scared of the scent description because you've got Palo Santo, you've got Italian bergamot that can either come across lemon or cologne, depending on the scent profile. And then you got clove leaf and cinnamon bark, which those two scents right there are very, very spicy, very warm, very sharp, very, you know, pungent. So, when I first smelt it, I was pleasantly surprised, you guys. I actually like this. This is kind of giving me like around the campfire, but in the summertime. Like, I don't see this bar like as a fall scent. I see this like as a summer bonfire scent. Like, I could see warming this and alternating warmers with Bonfire Beach and it being a great mix. I can even see myself mixing this and alternating warmers with Around the Campfire. It's just a really great, like, smoky, woodsy, sweeter Palo Santo. But I wouldn't read this as fall and winter. I would read this as spring and summer, to be, in my opinion. But I was pleasantly surprised on how much I liked the scent. Like, the scent of this is very, very pleasing. I think anybody would enjoy this. Like, if you're put off by Palo Santo and all of that, don't push this bar off to the side. Try this bar, I'm telling you. Because for me, I hate Palo Santo. It just smells like charred wood. This one is so nice. So that's on that one. And then last but not least, we have Red Currant and Wreath. So this one is red currant, winter berries, spiced up with interwoven evergreen and sandalwood branches. So you've got red currant, you've got winter berries, evergreen, and sandalwood. And there's a thunderstorm happening right now, so I'm hoping that I don't lose power. So let's try to get this over with. So when I first smelt this, it definitely gives me very Merry Cranberry. It gives me the warm, like the warm red hot cinnamon from Tinselberry. And I do get a lot of sandalwood. I don't get much evergreen in this bar, so maybe that comes out later, or maybe that evergreen is just the sweetness that's blending the currant and the winter berries and the sandalwood all together. But it is a warm, red hot type of holiday berry. If you love Christmas cottage, you are going to love Red Currant and Wreath. I'm just going to say that right now. So anybody that's a Christmas cottage, you know, lover, try Red Currant and Wreath. It'll definitely be a good, like, alternative, you know, scent if you ran out of Christmas cottage, or God forbid they ever retired it. So that's my opinion on that one. So if I was to rate them, I'm not going to do like 10 to 1. I'm just going to do like my top 5. Oh, I just heard that thunder. Okay. Okay, we're gonna have to get this going. Okay. Alright, so my top 5. So, Dashing would be in my number 5 slot. Just because I do like how it is very similar to Stargazing and kind of gives me those same vibes that I do enjoy when I'm warming that. So, that's number 5. Number 4 would be Red Currant and Wreath, because I am a Christmas cottage lover, so this is something that I would enjoy warming during the holiday season. Probably more towards like after Thanksgiving, not necessarily early fall, but later like fall. So number 3 would definitely be the Palo Santo and Cinnamon, just because the scent profile and its appeal is just top notch. Like, I really didn't think I was gonna like this as much. And I could see myself warming this all year. Like I said, I definitely warm it more in spring and summer than I would fall and winter, because that's just how it's rating to me. But that would be number 3. Number 2 would be Golden Garland, because I do love Painted Leaves, and this one's kind of like the introverted cousin to Painted Leaves. So I do like that. And of course, number 1 would be the Frosty Air, because honestly, it is like the winter dupe of Clothesline and Pima Cotton. Oh, it's so good. Okay, so that's my cold sniff first thoughts on the 10 new releases for fall and winter. I will be warming these throughout the next month, so that way I can give you guys my like final warming review after I've had a chance to warm them. So stay tuned for that video. It'll probably come up sometime in September. But for you guys that have received these already and had a chance to sniff them, what's your favorite so far of them? What's your least favorite? Because I definitely want to see if people hate this bar as much as I do. I'm not even going to open up the clamshell because I'm not going to project myself to that nastiness anymore. Like, that is literally going in my pile for a giveaway because I just can't. So yeah, so I want to hear what your favorite is, what your least favorite is, and there was another question I was going to ask and I completely forgot because this thunderstorm is distracting me. So ADHD. Okay, so rambling now, but hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like it, please give me a thumbs up, and please consider subscribing so that way I know that you guys are liking this content and I'll continue posting. So until then, see ya, stay safe, bye.